Hi, today I'm going to explore the important concepts from the book Phantasmal Media, An Approach to Imagination, Computation, and Expression by D. Fox Harrell, and how they relate to game design. But first, some definitions. Phantasms are defined as a combination of imagery, whether mental or sensory, and ideas. They can be seen as collections of all the ideas, beliefs, opinions, and experiences that a person has had with a certain subject or concept. Some of the most common phantasms have to do with a person's perception of themselves, of others, of social ills, and of everyday experiences. A revealed phantasm is one that a person consciously understands is based in a subjective worldview. Phantasms arise from a combination of epistemic spaces and image spaces. Epistemology is the branch of philosophy that deals with knowledge and beliefs. An epistemic domain is all of the knowledge and beliefs that a person has about some subdivision of the world. Therefore, an epistemic space is all of the knowledge and beliefs that a person has about a specific concept, which is combined with the sensory or mental image about that concept that a person has, or the image space, to create a phantasm. So why is this important to game design? As a form of mass digital media and popular culture, the author would argue that game design influences and reacts to the creation of cultural phantasms. Cultural phantasms are just those that are shared within a culture. For example, depending on where you are, the perception of someone based on their gender could be vastly different. Thusly, the author of the book holds responsible game designers for avoiding oppressive phantasms and striving to create more empowering phantasms. Understanding phantasms can also give a game designer a deeper understanding of their game world by helping explore what phantasms may have influenced the creation of the game world and what phantasms the game world might have created or reinforced. This is where expressive epistemologies come in handy. An expressive epistemology is a data representation used in creating expressive worlds or other cultural productions. In terms of game design, think of it like a design document that contains all of the concepts or objects in your game divided into groups, along with the rules that govern those objects and concepts, and the relations between those objects and concepts. Another connection between phantasms and computation, especially for video games, is the use of artificial intelligence. A quality of any good narrative is its ability to express meaning to the audience. Expressive artificial intelligence is artificial intelligence with a purpose. Good expressive artificial intelligence does not have to be realistic to convey the meaning that the author is trying to convey. In fact, in most cases, artificial intelligence is very game-specific, with certain structures of artificial intelligence working better in certain genres, or specific games requiring entirely different artificial intelligence patterns. In these cases, AI must only give the illusion of subjectivity. In order to do this, game designers must understand the phantasms and worldviews that would influence a specific character's beliefs or personality traits. On the topic of expressive AI, the author goes into detail about a system he developed that creates polymorphic poems. The way it works is the user will input a word and the program will look through its expressive epistemology for the phantasm corresponding to that word. The author also covers a section on agency, in which he describes how a good narrative is a balance between system agency and player agency. Agency, for those who don't remember, refers to the opportunities for a player to have meaningful interactions with a system. System agency simply refers to how much influence the rules of the system are perceived to have on player experience. As an example of the balance between system agency and player agency, as a player progresses through a game of Civilization, they unlock more features and functionality that add to their agency, but at the same time, the game world develops and adds more features and functionality to itself to add more system agency and maintain the challenge. The main takeaways from this book were an understanding of phantasms and how to use them and artificial intelligence to create good narrative, an awareness and appreciation of the power that phantasms hold over us, and an urge for more responsibility as a designer. As creators of digital content meant to be enjoyed by other people, especially in this day and age, game designers are just as responsible for creating cultural phantasms as, say, a movie producer. As such, game designers must understand the power that phantasms have and what phantasms their game world might be creating, perpetuating, or trying to fight. While this isn't a call for censorship, it is a call for designers of all kinds to help in the advancement of society rather than hold it back by becoming more thoughtful and responsible in their designs, especially if said designs are meant to be distributed to a wide audience.